Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of July 2014. First up, I'd like to give two YouTubers some extra attention, meaning I'm giving them a shout out. And they are Mr. Wolfwood and Lord Gigolo 5150. Now, if you're a regular viewer of my videos, you know that I've given them a shout out before, especially Lord Gigolo. But the reason I'm giving them a shout out again is because they deserve a lot more subscribers to their channel and also a lot more views to their videos. Mr. Wolfwood, for example, he only has 26 subscribers, and that is just way too low. And Lord Gigolo, I mean, I don't need to introduce this guy, you know, Gavin. He's just one of the coolest guy around, and he recently posted a few videos of a DVD collection, and I'm not going to exaggerate if I say that he has, without a doubt, the biggest DVD collection I have ever seen. Just check out that video. There's only 7 videos of his collection, but there's a lot more coming. And I mean a lot more coming. You will not believe your eyes how many DVDs he has. But those videos doesn't have many views. So, and also he recently did a 2-part video, an unboxing video with his wife Sheena of a package that I have sent him. That one doesn't have many views as well. So go to their channels, hit the sub button, watch their videos, give it a thumbs up, and these guys, they're two great YouTubers who deserve a lot more attention than they have now. And if you don't want to subscribe to them, well, I'm sorry to say, but then you're a fucking idiot. It's just simple as that, really. Anyway, the links of their channels are below. Go check them out. Mr. Wolfwood and Lord Gigolo 5150. Okay, it's time for my DVD and Blu-ray update. First up are 2 DVDs, and the first one is Hawkins Breed, a western with Peter Fonda, which I've never heard of before. I haven't seen it yet either, but I found this at a flea market, and it was just €1, so I could not pass it up. And I expected this to be one of those cheapo DVDs with a poor transfer, and when I popped this one in the DVD player just to see what the transfer is like, it was indeed poor quality, but it is watchable though. But yeah, I can't wait to check this out. This looks really good. Hawkins Breed. And the second DVD I grabbed is this UK release from Shameless, Contraband, aka The Smuggler, filmed by Lucio Fulci. Not a horror film, but it is full of violent and gory, typical Fulcian moments, just like this one. As you can see, this is a lenticular cover, which is very nice. And show you the back here. I had to cover this up for obvious reasons, of course. It also has a reversible sleeve, and there is Mr. Fulci himself. He's he has a small role somewhere at the end of the film. It's a good film, by the way. I liked it. But there's some very hardcore, violent moments in it. But yeah, good film, Contraband. Okay, on to the Blu-rays, and the first one is Possession, the limited edition box set. I did a video on this, so just want to show it to you again. Limited to 2000. Very beautiful release. Next up is the 1974 version of The Great Gatsby. Beautiful film. Wonderful performances by Redford and Mia Farrow. And by the way, Mia Farrow was not really happy with Redford. She said that she could not create chemistry with him because he was too busy watching the Watergate scandal on television during his free time. He was more interested in that than preparing his role with Mia Farrow. But Mia Farrow was not the first choice, by the way, for the role of Daisy Buchanan. Originally, the role went to Ali MacGraw. Ali MacGraw was married to Robert Evans at the time. Robert Evans was the head of Paramount, who bought the rights for this book just for his wife. But the whole thing kind of changes because Ali MacGraw fell in love with another man, some guy named Steve McQueen, on the set of The Getaway. So they had to look for another actress, and there are several actresses who were considered, but it eventually went to Mia Farrow. I also have the 2013 version of The Great Gatsby, which is in this very nice UK steelbook. And even though these two films tells the same story, they are completely different. I mean, this one is very slow paced. Is very relaxed, very elegant. It really takes its time to tell the story. This one is completely the opposite. I mean, it's wild, it's crazy, it's fast, it's eccentric, it's energetic. It has all these typical elements of a Baz Luhrmann film. But I have to say I like both of them for what they are. And a great thing about this is, or any other Baz Luhrmann film, is that there's always a lot of things happening in one frame, which pretty much requires multiple viewings. And I've always loved a Baz Luhrmann film. It's hard to say which ones I like the most. I think this is the most preferred version because it's a lot more faithful to the book. But I think that both worth checking out, absolutely. So those are the Great Gatsbys. Okay, I picked up 3 Blu-rays from my Twilight time. First one is Two Rode Together. Very enjoyable Western. Not one of John Ford's best, but it's definitely worth checking out. John Ford, of course, is known for his Westerns with John Wayne, but he also made Westerns without John Wayne, like this one, and also Wagon Master and Cheyenne Autumn, also with Richard Widmark. But I've always liked this film, and I used to have it on DVD. And the transfer of this looks very nice. John Ford was never happy with this one. He said that it was crap, and he only did it for the money. And the making of this film didn't went well either. I mean, during the making of this film, his close friend Ward Bond passed away all of a sudden of a heart attack. And he was also one of Ford's regular actors who was in The Searchers, for example, and Stagecoach, I believe. But he had to call off production for some time to organize the funeral service for Ward Bond. But like I said, I've always liked it. Not one of Ford's best, but definitely worth checking out. And here is another film with James Stewart. Another Western with James Stewart, this time directed by Anthony Mann. Mann and Stewart has made several Westerns together, including Winchester 73 and The Naked Spur. And this is their last Western that they have made. And this is a great one. Really great film. Transfer looks fantastic. It's here it is. It's treated in 4K. Yeah, it looks amazing, absolutely. Glad to have this one. And the last Twilight Time release is Rollerball. Now, I didn't want to get this one at first. I wanted to check out the movie first, than buy the Blu-ray, because I haven't seen this movie for a long time, and I have MGM channel, and this movie is on MGM channel once in a while, and I thought I'm going to see it on television, and if I like it, I'll buy the Blu-ray. But then I got a newsletter from Twilight Time, or from Screen Archives, saying that there weren't many copies left of this Blu-ray. So I just purchased it, and you know, it's better to purchase it now than later when it's out of print and going for crazy money on eBay or something. And I'm glad that I did, because it is out of print now, and it is going for crazy money on eBay. So yeah, I still need to check the movie out, but I'm pretty sure I like it. I've always loved 1970s science fiction movies. Rollerball. And by the way, I hated the remake by John McTiernan. I think that is the worst film that John McTiernan has ever made. God, what a terrible film that was. Anyway, Rollerball. Also picked up the complete Dr. Phibes from Arrow Video. This is such a beautiful release. It's very similar to the box set of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, also from Arrow. And this one, of course, has both movies, The Abominable Dr. Phibes and the sequel, Dr. Phibes Rises Again. Two classic horror films with Vincent Price. Let me show you what it has. This is the first movie, The Abominable Dr. Phibes. Beautiful artworks, by the way. Peter Cushing right there. This is Joseph Cotton. And it also had the booklet. I'm sure you guys have seen this one before on other... oh, this one's coming soon. The Haunted Palace. I still need to get the steelbooks of these two films. Oh, we have this one. But this is such a wonderful release. Arrow is doing absolutely fantastic with these releases. I mean, Arrow, they really give these films the attention that they deserve, you know. Very beautiful release. I picked up Point Blank, another Lee Marvin film. Fantastic. One of my favorite Lee Marvin films, and also one of my favorite revenge films. Yeah, I just had to have this on Blu-ray. And I also picked up this one, Big Bad Wolves, which I heard many great things about, especially from this guy over there, Quentin Tarantino, who said it is the best film of the year. Now, I have to say, I do not agree with that. I don't even think this is one of the best films of the year, but I do think this is a good film. It's a very, you know, a very dark comedy with some good twist at the end. Very well made. This is an Israeli thriller, by the way. But this was good. It's not, you know, like I said, it isn't as good as some people say it is, including Mr. Tarantino, but I do enjoy it very much. Big Bad Wolves. Okay, last but not least, I picked something up that I had my eye on, but I didn't want to get it because it was too expensive, and I already have a box set of this, you know, legendary filmmaker, and yeah, I didn't want to get it, but then it was on sale at Zavi, and I was thinking about it, you know, should I get it or not? And I just thought, you know, screw it, I'm just going to do it. So I got it for a very good price. I mean, the original retail price is about 150, 160 euros. This one I got for around 80 euros, which is absolutely not bad. And, well, let me show you what the box set is that I'm talking about. And this is it. This is the Hitchcock Ultimate Filmmaker Collection box set. And it's a beautiful box set. I mean, you have these Blu-rays inside these tin cases, which is kind of like film cans. And there's also a lot more stuff. And let me show you what it has as well. Of course, you have the Blu-rays here, and you have these art cards, and you have these pre-productions of letters and storyboards. And there's also a booklet in there. I mean, it's a wonderful release. It really is. And like I said, I already have the other box set with the plexiglass, which is kind of like a large book with the Blu-rays inside. But I just wanted to have this. I'm a huge Hitchcock fan. I think he is the greatest film director of all time, really, and I could not pass it up. Certainly not for that price. Now, I want to do a video of my entire Hitchcock collection, and I'm going to try to upload that on August 13, Wednesday, August 13. And the reason why I want to upload it on that day is because on August 13 it will be exactly 115 years ago that Hitchcock was born. So it's kind of like a celebration, his 115th birthday. And I'm also going to watch a Hitchcock film on that day. I just don't know which one, but I'm sure I'll figure that one out. He made so many great films. It's just very difficult to pick one out. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to try to upload that video on that day. If everything goes right, of course. There's always some things that could come up, but yeah. Anyway, that is it for my DVD and Blu-ray update of July 2014. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.